The song's over already? Yo, normally, I don't know what it is, but sometimes when I put that on, I feel like it goes on longer than I anticipate. I never really say where that song's from, but for people that don't know, it's a remix done from that Hat in Time song with the train wreck song. Played the reasonable 3-minute version. We need to play a longer version, I guess. Oh, it's still 5 minutes. Or is it? Anyway, hi guys. I see Masu, Rob, Saren, Mystic Samurai King, and MB, and KO lurking away. I think I'm gonna give it like, because we have to do the game giveaway, right? I think I'm gonna give it maybe a little bit longer before we do it, just because I always like to give people a chance to.
Time to throw subs at Zyros to pay him for his time away from Nasty Co-worker.
Oh my god! Wait, what? No, not yet. But yeah, the giveaway command is up. All you have to do to join is Xmas. I read. Yeah, as
so does this Yakuza game also have Sweet Home Alabama in it? Cause if so, we have another moment for whatever month it shows up in.
you know, maybe. I think I need to get the song ready.
You're not a dragon, you're like a dragon.
Masu, the Sweet Home Alabama thing is, you remember how the last time we played there was that whole thing of, but I can't date you because I'm actually related to you, and you're just like, what? You remember that moment? Was it that long ago? Yeah. I see. I had to think about it for a second too, but I got it. See, son, I understand. Sweet home, bam lamb. Yeah, that side quest. Wait, the meter's not there. Why is it when I took over and it was picking up your voice, the syncing was better? I don't know. Maybe I should sit farther away from the microphone. Maybe what happens if I do just cover up? Like,
I pray there isn't
cause
I don't wish to be scarred by
what
Sweet
happens
Home
if I do
Alabama
that?
too.
Nothing. It destroys it. Maybe it is trying to like capture my face at the same time, and I don't know why. Hold on. If you're also wondering where's the music, it's because I'm doing something. Zyrosa. Oh my god. That side quest. I pray there isn't, because I don't want to be scarred by Sweet Home Alabama too. We'll see. Are you ready for the free ratio? Free ratio. Also, Arterel, thank you for the 32 months on a 16-month streak, dude. That's amazing. Where the heck is the little bar? Somewhere in here, buried under all these. Hold on, I'll find it. I think it's this one. No? Oh, there it is.
I ate it.
You didn't eat it. It's there. Anyway, I gotta readjust this box because it's slightly off center. Just
nom nom, I will eat it.
if you're wondering why there's no sound, it's because I'm doing things and such. To readjust the game box. Okay. There. Now the game sounds back because I was readjusting things. But yeah, as Reed was saying, my hours at work have been cut because we have a crazy situation going on there, which I'm just sort of having to shrug through and work through by just vibing with it. Unfortunately. Hold on. Ugh, gross. Working better when I use the other controller. Are you curious on that story? I typed about it a little bit in the announcement that I made, but basically, oh wait, hold on. I forgot we ended this chapter with the story going. We'll let this go first. Whoa. Cutscene. Oh. It's been 2 years since I last loaded this game. He's right. Nothing tastes as good without Kiryu around. He's the best. Hasebe. So I saw Kay in chat earlier, and hello Kay as well. If I missed saying hi to you, it's because there was a lot going on a second ago.
じゃあ本当にホスト同士の喧嘩なんですね。
ええ。ご迷惑をおかけして申し訳ありません。
オーナーが警察の連中追い払うまで我慢してください。
This is weird. I'm playing with this weird Xbox controller I have. Okay, now that the cutscene's finished, before we continue. Yeah, so I'm streaming longer days and more often because I don't want to call him a co-worker because he's been kind of removed from working with us, even though he's still there, like some kind of weird ghost. But basically, I've been working with someone for like the past 8 months now who's been very unprofessional in a ton of ways. Just one of the doctors I've been working with. And it got to a point where, say last week, yeah, it was last week, literally last week now. He basically went AWOL on a client, and a lot of us were prepared to just walk out because we've just been having to just sort of tolerate his terrible behavior, and we haven't been able to do anything about it. So we pretty much were just on the verge of all walking out, and I let my manager know. They ended up giving us an emergency meeting. We talked about it, where we explained all of our grievances with this doctor, and they said that they would do something about it. And from our knowledge, he is going to be removed, but he's still been hanging around, and now it's just become a thing where he's still there, except I don't have to deal with him at all. He basically doesn't treat me like a human being anymore. I don't exist. He tries to always look past me. I think he's just afraid of me to this point, because I was probably one of the biggest like people who he thought was on his side, but it turned out, oh no, he's not, because he was telling me all types of wacky stuff, like how he hates working with women because they're too emotional, just all this just crazy stuff. It was wild, and it went on and on and on with like the things that he would talk about. I remember one time
for drastic measures. We must commit kill.
I remember it was one of my coworkers who speaks Spanish had to translate for him, because he asked them to translate. Can you ask this person if their people still eats guinea pigs? Like, they live in America, in the US. I don't think they're eating guinea pigs. I'm sure where they came from, people were probably eating guinea pigs, because that's just how, the stuff works. And that's just sort of the habitat. But to say that to a client, like, excuse me? And he said some other crazy stuff. He's complained about working with people behind their backs, and then he has shown absolutely no professionalism. And like I said, he went off on a client, and that was for a lot of us the last straw, because it was like a full-on shouting match.
Sneak attack.
Crimson, thank you for that resub. He is absolutely just legit wacko. Like, the dude needs help. Okay, why isn't that asshole under a restraining order? See, I think that's why things might be taking a bit right now, because I tried asking like why he's still around, and they told me that they can't tell me exactly why. Bye, MB. MB, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. So thanks for all the gift subs and all the subs, guys, and all the support. I have a bunch of stories about this dude, but none of them are good. I think the only good story I have about him is he was the one doctor who was doing squats, and then someone else asked him what he was doing, and he's like, these are squats from Final Fantasy, and then I started doing squats with them. I think that was the only like wholesome moment we had. Then after that, it was just ruined. Like, you need to control your temper when you're working in that field. You can't be like going off on people just because they're not that knowledgeable. Like, it doesn't make sense. Can you imagine if like you went to a doctor and you're asking them questions, and all of a sudden they just start shouting at you about the most random stuff? Dude, whack. He whack. Complete whack. But yeah, I think there is actually going to be like a restraining order set in place or something, because every time I get messages from my manager, the reason why he hasn't been fired, by the way, is because the manager is also his mother, and she feels terrible about having to get rid of her son, who she absolutely hates and wants to get rid of. Apparently they've been having like shouting matches every time after work. It's crazy. I was playing a bit of Pokemon and getting my stuff kicked in because underleveled. No! Ow.
I will end anyone who makes you stressed. You already ball
Sounds like it's time to pull a whoopsie daisy. My knife magically did a stabby wabby. I snow. Hey Crimson, I cast Fireball. I don't ask how big the room he's in is. I just cast Fireball. Good enough. Splash damage. His mother needs to disown him or just legit eat him far away. So I'm pretty sure like there's actually going to be a restraining order or something. Because I've asked like what's going on with this guy and I was told to just be patient and wait. And all that happened was my hours got cut. And I'm pretty sure it's because I'm only required to work with the other doctor who works there now and not both of them, which I'm fine with. I don't want to interact with him at all. I could care less that he still exists in any capacity. I just want him gone. And at this point, I am being very stubborn about leaving. Like, I could just leave whenever I want, right? But I'm stubborn about leaving because I want this toxic doofus to get away from his mom and remove himself from this family. Like, I don't want him to be there. And if I leave, to him that's winning, because that means he'll just act like a jerk and then he'll get what he wants. And if I just stay there and he has to keep seeing me, eventually either he's gonna snap or they're finally gonna get rid of him, and I don't care. But Sasuke, thank you for the 100 bits. Zaros will become the new Dr. Rose. You know, we've joked about that. All good? It should be, yes. But yeah, that's the situation I'm in. They seem to believe me when I told them it was just some of our younger hosts getting a bit too heated. Let's go, Onis. Rise. Guys, we're about to hit the next level of the hype train. Look at it go. But Sasuke, thank you for the 100 bits. And everybody, thank you for shubbing and everything. I appreciate the support. Seriously, I was being serious. Like, when I mentioned the announcement in Discord, like, I don't need people to sub. Like, if you want to help support me right now in a time when I'm probably not going to be making as much money, just leave the stream open for me. Like, legit. I put my schedule up. You know when I'm going live. If you just leave the stream open, then I benefit from at least ad revenue, and that's fine. Monster, thank you for the 100 bits. Will we hit the next level of the hype train? Sounds like my landlady's nephew. She hired him to mow the lawns on all her properties, and he always cut them too short on purpose. But sometimes break out stuff if we accidentally left it out, and then would tattle on us. We're not watering the grass enough, but he would cut too low in the middle of the summer. Bro, you can't cut too low in the middle of summer. Come on. Yeah, like, he would always get really upset and, like, start yelling at everything. The dude was... Could you imagine if you were, like, in a hospital and legit, as you're explaining what's going on with your dog or your cat or whatever pet you had, suddenly the doctor whips out, like, their phone or their laptop and they start Googling what's going on. Like, oh, your dog's coughing? Quick, to Dr. Google. It's like, what? There was also a thing where someone was like, yeah, my dog has Addison's disease. And he's like, oh, Addison's disease. And then as the person is talking to him in the room, he takes out the phone and he's just like, Google, what's Addison's disease? And I was just like, is this real? What am I witnessing? Help.
Look at all the hacks and good peeps.
Hey, Omega. It was a wild ride. Just seriously. Like, I meme about Dr. Google, because I mean, I use Google sometimes to, like, check symptoms, but never to this extent. This is just wild. Even so, you should stay vigilant. The police are still out front. They'll surely want to question you if you walk out now. Guess I'm stuck here for now, then. I doubt they'll stick around much longer. Actually, can you go check on them for us, Yuya? You got it. Also, guys, give it like an hour-ish, an hour and a half, and we'll do the giveaway. All you need to do is type Xmas into the chat, and you'll be entered automatically. The prize is any game on your Steam wish list. That's what you guys win, and I will pick one game at random because it's like they're like stocking stuffers. I will eventually get you back your Bach emotes and Fiend emotes. Choo choo. That is a very weird emote. What is it doing? Is it like rubbing itself? I can't see its little hands. This is why I use the superior Dr. Jeeves. Ah, yes. There's something I need to talk to you about, Kiryu-san. Or what's that? It concerns Kamurocho. Oh? The city has changed in the 2 years since you've left, Kiryu-san. Or perhaps it would be better to say the Tojo clan has changed. More specifically, their power structure. What do you mean? It has to do with the Nishikiyama family. They've always been forceful, to say the least. Those Nishikiyamas, even with their old bosses Nishikiyama-san and Shindo in charge. But ever since this new guy has taken the reins, their bloodlust has been uncontrollable. They're trying to seize every last shop in Kamurocho, even those under Tojo control. I can't imagine Kashiwagi-san would take that sitting down. Sure enough, but as the captain of the Tojo clan, he makes it a point to avoid internal conflict whenever possible. Also, I hope the voice sync is a little bit better. Most shops have been able to resist the Nishiyami advances, given their long history with the Kazama family, but something's changed. Yeah, at first it was just vague threats and attempts at coercion. It seems recently the Nishikiyama family has come to a massive sum of money. So they're bribing all the holdouts. Exactly. Their stake in Kamurocho has expanded nearly tenfold over the past year. They don't care that their newfound territory is coming from another Tojo family. So much for honor. Also, hi Omega. Hope you're doing well. Guess you like to close your eyes a lot. What? What do you mean? I said to someone heck off and everyone laughed when the stream was previously having sad vibes. I didn't mean to use the dude emote exactly, but hey, everyone cheered up and things picked up. Heck yeah. Hey, as long as you're having a good time. Apparently it's an oho emote, so it's going oh, one of those things. I wonder if I also pick up any weird timey-wimey issues with this Yakuza game. What? Wait, why? I think it's because you're looking down when you read. It thinks you're closing your eyes. Yeah, my eyes are up here. Twitch chat. Excuse you. You know where to look. Of course, the Kazama family won't stand by and let their stores be snatched away. Tensions have been extremely high. Nobody's sure what might be the spark that sets off a full-fledged Yakuza war. But most people seem to believe it's coming one way or another. More likely than not, that's why the Nishiyama family wants our club, to use as their base of operations during that war. Looks left and right. No, wait! My eyes are up here, not left and right. They're not splitting apart. Just have naturally wide eyes like me. Yeah, you mean, like, the difference between when Kea was doing this and when I was doing this is that my eyes naturally are open about as much as my VTuber. So when Kea was doing it, you guys saw this the entire way through with the eyes going like this. Makes sense. It's not far from the Kazama office over in the Millennium Tower. And it's one of the biggest shops in town. Like, my eyes are open almost as much as Kiryu's. Hello? Hey. Kashiwagi.
柏木さん、至急お前に会って話しておきたいことがある。明日にでも
They'll do it for me.
俺なら今、カムロ町にいます。
Use is way more expressive when Kea is in charge. Oh, okay. Let me just start talking like this. How does that seem? Is that better? You guys happy now? Look at me go. I'm zooming all over the place. There's some fun continuity issues with some of the side quests from the original Yakuza 2 that weren't in Yakuza Kiwami 2. I can't help it if I fidget. Yeah, I don't fidget though. I stand still. I'm like a rock. Kei was more excited to stream than Zaros is. She was nervous. I'm not nervous. That's the difference. At least you don't need a booster seat. True. I don't need a pillow. Also, from doing this, I felt like my neck was gonna snap. It is fun moving around like this, though. Not gonna lie. I mean, like, seeing my model move. That was one of the other funny things. Because with the way stream is set up, Kea could perfectly see the model. So she was just staring at it move around and everything. And she thought it was really cool. Like, that is a very cool part of VTubing. Is moving around in a model like this. Hey, Clef. Clef, your man.
どうだった外の様子は。
ええ、警察の連中、店の前からはいなくなったんですが、ミレニアムタワー方面に張ってますね。
まずいな。
Wait, Millennium Tower, is it going to explode again? Imagine if I did stream, no. I would love it if you streamed. That way I can bother you every day. More than I already do.
ピンク通りの方から回り込むように言ってください。 そのルートなら警察に会わずにミレニアムタワーに行けます。
わかった。
桐生さん、警察以外にも数日前から変な連中が
Ooh,
街をう
shady
ろついてい
characters
ます。
around town.
気をつ
I
けてや
can't
って
believe
ください。
Shade is in this game.
どんな奴らだ？
黒いスーツに
Shady
サン
people
グラ
look
スをした
like.
数人の集団です。外国人クラブのやつの話だと、堂島大吾さんの行方を追いかけてるって噂です。
なんだと？
目的は分かりませんが、大吾さんが撃たれたことに関係している
Wasn't
連
Daigo
中かも
shot?
しれません。
So what are they looking for
どこ
now?
かの国がいろんな手使って大吾さんの居
I
場所を
could
知ろ
watch
う
as
と
you
してる
burn
ん
the
でしょう。
channel down. Yeah, that sounds right.
大悟の安否を確かめるためか。
こんなこと言いたくありませんが、もし大吾さんが亡くなっているとしたら、跡目を狙っている組織にとってこれ以上嬉しいニュースはありませんからね。どちらにせよ、桐生さんの味方じゃないことだけは確かです。お気をつけて。
Wait, guys, we might be swapping to Dead by Daylight.
わかった。
Hold on. Now wish. Guys, what if we swap to Dead by Daylight because Comey doesn't know what to do and they want to play stuff, but they're not sure what to stream. But would chat be okay with that? With me running around like this, trying to fix generators? Does this prove Reed right that the schedule has changed and it was just me? Actually, the more you move, the more alive the model would be. That is something I worry about if I start streaming with the model, is my fidgeting and such. No. People enjoy it more if you move a lot because it shows that you're more expressive. It's something that I actually need to work on. I don't move enough. Can I tell you something important here, Zyros? Yes. You're streaming way more this week. Yeah, you're right. Okay, we're gonna go play Dead by Daylight so we can play Sling with Comey. There's a locker key in here and in a Zyro schedule if it doesn't change at least once. Yeah, tell Reed he's right because I don't know if he can see this. Plus, we can always just stream longer and then swap games. So, yeah. I did not fall asleep. I was answering the phone. Okay, let's see if I can find this locker key really quick before I leave. Okay, there's a key somewhere in here. So says Masu. What do you guys think the key is? I don't know. But you know, I was playing Dead by Daylight last night and I actually because I play as killer when I'm playing alone and no one's hanging out with me. And I actually met a few streamers. So that was kind of neat. I ran into another VTuber and then I had a few people follow me. I thought, oh, that's cute. I think that's another reason why I like Dead by Daylight streams, or at least playing it, just because it's a lot more social and I feel like I can connect with people more. I bet the key is in between the cheeks of the couches. Why that cheek though? I found it. I think. Hey, Kiryu, pick it up, bro. I did it. In one of the bottles of booze, maybe. Go to the Millennium Tower before it explodes. Man, Yukari's gonna be sad. He's gonna come in here and be like, so Zyros, where's Yakuza? I'm gonna be like, well, see, the thing about that is I just run. So we have to evade the police. The Policia. Oh, the Policia. If I go this way, maybe they won't notice me. Darn, Policia. Policia. Don't worry, chat. We'll find a way there. Go. Policia. Bro, why are the police covering like every exit? Stop it. I just want to get to the save point. Just one. Oh. Oh. They didn't notice me. We've evaded the cops. It was like an Assassin's Creed moment. We got past them successfully. All right. We're swapping games now. Haha.